If the kindness you give to the world one day comes back to test your heart, life becomes brighter the moment you decide to learn from every experience. Once upon a time, in a quiet village near the deep blue sea, lived an old fisherman named Mr. Hale. Every morning, he joined the villagers on their wooden boats, catching just enough fish to fill his stomach and selling the rest for a simple living. He had no family, and though he smiled at everyone, a silent loneliness lived inside him. One afternoon, while traveling through the forest trail to sell his fish in a neighboring village, he saw a surprising sight: a tired man sitting by the roadside, holding a trembling tiger cub in his arms. Curious, Mr. Hale gently asked, "Why are you sitting here with such a small tiger?" The man sighed heavily and said, "My pockets are empty. My children haven't eaten in 2 days. If you give me your basket of fish, you can take this cub. I cannot care for it anymore." Mr. Hale felt his heart soften. He hesitated only for a moment, thinking, perhaps this little creature can bring warmth into my silent life. With compassion guiding him, he offered the fish and carried the cub home. When the villagers saw Mr. Hale walking with the cub, they gasped. Some worried, some whispered, but Mr. Hale smiled softly and said, "I will raise it with love. It will be my companion." Despite warnings that a tiger remains a tiger, no matter how small, he promised them, "I will be careful." He built a secure wooden enclosure on his porch, fed the cub fresh fish, and spoke to it as if it could understand every word. Days became months, months became years, and the cub grew into a powerful, majestic tiger. Yet, to Mr. Hale, it was still the tiny creature he once rescued. He took it on walks through the village. Some admired his courage, others avoided him, but for Mr. Hale, the tiger filled the emptiness in his old heart. Then, one day, Mr. Hale traveled again to the neighboring village to sell his catch. The road through the hills was long, but familiar. He sold his fish quickly, enjoyed a warm drink, and prepared to return home. But fate had a different plan. A giant landslide crashed down the mountain, blocking the road completely. Villagers tried clearing it, but it took 5 long days before anyone could pass. Desperate to return, Mr. Hale hurried home the moment the road opened. When he reached his house, he ran to the enclosure, heart pounding. There, he found his tiger, alive, but terribly weak, sitting silently in the corner. It had not eaten since the day he left. With tears in his eyes, Mr. Hale opened the cage, whispering, "I'm here now, my friend." But hunger had awakened something ancient inside the tiger, something wild, something that love alone could never erase. And in a heartbreaking instant, its instincts overpowered its memories, and it attacked, unable to recognize the man who cared for it. This tragedy reveals a painful truth. Some things in life cannot be changed, no matter how much love you give. Just as a tiger's wild nature cannot be erased, some people too may hide their true selves. But under pressure, their real nature returns. The lesson is simple, yet powerful. Always balance compassion with wisdom. Acting from pure emotion, without understanding reality, can lead to hurt. Whether it's a wild animal or a person who refuses to change, it is wiser to keep a safe distance when needed. Learning English becomes easier when stories touch your heart, so keep practicing, keep listening, and keep growing. Greatness comes one lesson at a time. Always remember, your journey matters. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more stories that inspire your mind and strengthen your heart.